back at it. Another round of games, another round of reviews. And I just want to take the time out to congratulate all of us because we're a family now. And I appreciate the fact that we finally hit 1,000 subs. Go ahead and give yourself a round of applause in the background. Just go ahead and let yourself understand that you've accomplished something. That you did something that your haters may have thought you wouldn't do, which is be right here this whole time. So, without further ado, let's get right into the videos. The first game, it's on January 14th, and it's versus the Kings. And I mean, I need somebody to do something with the trashness that our Knicks is putting up at every game. I mean, when I look at the stats just right out the gate, I'm looking at OG, 15 points. Hart, 10 points. Towns, 13 points in 33 minutes. Oh, yeah, you finna get traded. Bridges, 36 minutes, only 19 points. You're looking like the Bridges with Tibbs. And then, of course, Brunson, I believe he, didn't have a good game, went out, had a rough time with his injury. But, when I'm looking at the Kings, you let Precious Achua destroy you. And, I mean, this man had 20 points with 14 rebounds. You gave up on that man. That's ridiculous. And Zach LaVine, 36 minutes, 25 points, putting in work. DeMar DeRozan played every minute of the game, only had 27 points. But, I mean, dang, they put us in the hurting, 112 to 101, and I was not happy about that. I was not happy at all with that. I need my Knicks to do a little bit better because it's looking real rough. That game. Then, unfortunately, the next game, it wasn't any better. We go up against the Warriors, 126 to 113. They beat us. I'm looking at the stats again. OG, 25 points, but in 37 minutes, you played almost the whole game. Josh Hart, the same, 37 minutes. You only got 5 points. What are you out there for? With your 5 rebounds. I'm looking at Towns. Okay, 20 rebounds. That's because there were so many misses. Like 17 points, 31 minutes. It's ridiculous. And I look at my boy McBride. 25 points. We squandered that game. He did good. 25 points. Along with OG, 37 minutes. He played a long time. And of course, we ain't had no Brunson. Brunson was out. And because he got hurt the last game with the Kings. And then I'm looking at Bridges. 35 minutes, 21 points. It just wasn't enough, boss. It just wasn't enough. Now I'm looking at the fact that the Warriors just did it on you. Let Jimmy Butler 32 minutes, yes, and he scored 32 points. So it's like every minute he was on the court, he put in buckets. And I hope Jimmy Butler can have a speedy recovery. He ended up having a really bad injury, and he's out for the season. So you got him that dub, Jimmy, before you before you're no longer with us on the game till next season. So I'm gonna need us to do better. And of course, the downward roller coaster continues. We mess around, and now we're facing the Suns. And I'm talking about, this is ridiculous. The Suns beat us 106 to 99. I'm like, come on, Suns. Y'all got, to be honest, if I let Devin Booker just do the absolute most and score only 5. Excuse me. That was Dylan Brooks. He had only 5 points, so clearly he didn't do anything. But when I look at Booker, 27 points. Did it on him. I'm like, he does his job every time he shows up. He's a professional scorer. And then I'm looking at my Knicks. Diawara, 3 points, 12 minutes. OG, 21 points in 39 minutes. Towns, 35 minutes, 23 points. I need you to do better. You had a double-double, but it wasn't enough. Why is Bridges playing 37 minutes, only 15 points? I need you to do better. I really do. And then I'm looking at McBride. He squandered another good game for McBride. 23 points. He's having to do a lot since Brunson ain't there. And this is just a shame. This is just sad. I'm looking at Clarkson, Yabusele. It was just bad. And I'm hoping that, all right, bet. We're going to play the Mavs on January 19th. Hopefully that one does good. And of course, the Mavs beat us 114 to 97. And I'm just like, are we gonna get any motion? Okay. And then of course we get Jalen Brunson back. You know, he wanted to play against his old team. Cooper Flag had 18 points. And I'm just like, Nazi Marshall, we're trying to get him. He had 19. And I'm just like, wow. I'm just like, wow. We could have done a lot better that game. And I wish we would have. I hope the Knicks figure out a way to do something because you're not going to do it with OG, 31 minutes, 9 points. Not happening. You're not going to do it with Josh Hart, 28 points. 28 minutes and only 8 points. That's ridiculous. You know, Towns, you did it again. You had 18 rebounds, 22 points, but it resulted in a loss. You know, I'm looking at Bridges again, and it's like 33 minutes, only 7 points, Bridges. I need you to do something. You know, and when I'm looking at Brunson, finally had a game back, but it was a rough one. 34 minutes, only 22 points. And I'm just like, we can't win like that. You know, and of course, we're going to take all that energy and animosity and hopefully do something with it. Robinson, 12 points, 14 rebounds, and we lost. Why are we losing a game when Robinson does so much for us? Like, it's mind-boggling that the Knicks are letting it get to this point. Like, but of course, in, you know, spectacular Knicks fashion, we ended up playing the Brooklyn Nets, you know, the next night, and we destroyed them, set an NBA record for the largest margin of victory in NBA history. And that score was 120 to 66. It looked like a college game out there. Like, ooh. I was like, all right, OG, you finally did something. You finally did something. And then I look at OG stats, and he did nothing. OG had 30 minutes, 5 points. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me, OG. Towns, 20 minutes, 14 points. Brunson, 31 minutes, 20 points. Bridges, 25 minutes, 11 points. I'm like, how'd y'all blow him out? Who was the other scorer? Then I kind of looked down, and I'm like, all right, McBride had 14. He did his thing. And Landry Shamet coming in there with 18 points. You know, he was a starter for us for a while before he got a shoulder injury. So, I mean, I need my Knicks to do better. Hopefully we can take this momentum from this victory and power on through because I tell you what, this next game we finna play ain't gonna be easy. We going up against the Philadelphia 76ers on the 24th. I mean, Maxey gonna have our number. Maxey gonna be ready to play. Paul George might play and Embiid might play. Then that's a big 3 for them. So I appreciate everybody tuning in, watching the video all the way in to the end. We here. 1,000 subs is such a blessing. It's such a good feeling to see everybody chiming in, everybody watching the videos, and it's just we here. I look forward to 2026, and hopefully the Knicks can get on a little win streak. And make sure y'all tap in when I go live on YouTube, and I want to be playing Call of Duty, 2K. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Peace.